Okay, welcome to Swiss round 2. We've got Elias versus Eliott. Eliott, of course, already qualified for Worlds. Very proud of it. And Elias, of course, being one of our better master players that we are being able to spectate here to see what they are bringing. As we can see onto their teams, they both have something quite fun. They both have Dondozo, but a bit different. Because Eliott's Dondozo, first off, is a Surf Terra Water Dondozo, something you don't see all that often, and it is unaware. While on Elias' side, it is actually Oblivious Dondozo, so that doesn't give him a lot of options to go up against the opposing Dondozo. Makes it a bit more difficult. He does have the Iron Bundle to do still a bit of damage with Freeze Dry there, but Terra, Water, Life Orb, Surf in the rain can do possibly quite a bit of damage there. So hopefully Elias does not need to deal with that. Does manage to have the Glimmora with the Assault Vest, which is also nice to have with the Mortal Spell, Power Jump, Earth Power, Energy Ball, Dragonite with a Choice Band, yeah, and of course the classic Dondozo set, but with Oblivious, Choice Scarf, Tatsugiri, a Focus Sash Chiyu, and Iron Metal, as mentioned before. Eliott on this side, we have the Dondozo, the Tatsugiri, the Pelipper to put up the rain, the Dreadnought, which is also very threatening with that Swift Swim ability, making sure that its speed goes up by 2 if there's a rain onto the field, which the Pelipper does manage to set up. Has his own Dragonite and his own Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao Dragonite, of course, being quite a popular combo as well. As the players are ready to get into it, so let's see what we will be spectating today. As the Dondozo does come out and the Pelipper, as the another Dondozo and the Glimmora this time around. Drizzle is up, meaning all water moves do a bit more damage as the fire moves do a bit less damage. You do have Surf, Terra, Water, Life Orb, Surf. But this is a Glimmora that has the possibility to go for that Terra Grass as well and resist anything this Dondozo does. And then possibly go for an Energy Ball or even a Mortal Spin, just trying to make sure that this Dondozo does get a bit more damage. As Eliott going for the protect on his own Dondozo, making sure that does not get hit. As the Mortal Spin is coming out for the Glimmora into that Pelipper, meaning this Pelipper is able to freely go for a Hydro Pump or a Tailwind, even possibly here onto this Glimmora. It is a Wave Crash from Dondozo from Elias' side onto Pelipper, not doing all that much, but still respectable amount of damage. As a Hurricane comes out, let's see how much this does to Dondozo. Ooh, a critical hit. Now this Dondozo wasn't boosted yet, but a critical hit nonetheless. Still nothing you'd like to see here, as the poison does affect the Pelipper and bring it a bit more down as well. Glimmora now having to choose if it is gonna Terra, if it is gonna Mortal Spin again. Now this Dondozo being chipped this hard is not really the best of situations here, where you do have the possibility to just switch in Tatsugiri, but you don't really have all that bulk to go with it. As the Pelipper is coming out, Pelipper just trying to make sure that this Dondozo will do a bit more damage thanks to Jack Sparrow's commander, making sure that this Dondozo is boosted in every possible stat as well, and is unaware of any other things that might be happening, any other boost that might be happening in a bit. Now also going for that Terra, as that Terra Water, of course, Terra Water Life Orb in the rain. Surf will hurt quite a bit, or even a Wave Crash. Now let's see if Elias possibly went for a Terra Grass himself. Seemingly he didn't, as the Dondozo just goes for a protect, trying to make sure that maybe he's able to go for a move here. Surf coming out in the rain, Terra Water. This is adaptability boosted pretty much, and he's at +2 as well, and Life Orb boosted, so this will hurt quite a bit, and yes, it does. There goes the Glimmora. The Dondozo luckily protecting itself, making sure that it is able to heal a bit more of its leftovers, as the Black Pearl does lose a bit of its HP there with its Life Orb. So quite a difficult position. This seems rather hard for Elias because first off, his Dondozo got crit turn 1, and the other thing is, unfortunately, his Dondozo is oblivious, and this seems like if you're unaware, you don't really care about your opponent's stat boost, but Elias's Dondozo does care right now, so it's quite rough to see. This amount of damage will be way different. Now, Elias does have the option to go for that Terra Grass, Terra Blast, which does help him in this regard, being resisted to anything this Dondozo might be doing, like Wave Crash or Surf, but it is still a +2, it is still Live Orb, it is still a Terra Water as well, as the Black Pearl is faster on Eliott's side, going for that Surf. Tatsugiri, of course, avoiding. Let's see how much this does. It is enough for the KO onto the Dondozo, meaning this Dondozo not really being able to have done all that much, unfortunately for that. And Tatsugiri now coming onto the field, of course, and Iron Bundle as well. Iron Bundle is able to go for a possible freeze try, doing decent amount of damage, but you don't want to be hit by anything that this Dondozo really does with its possibility to just deal this amount of damage. Even though both of these Pokemon resist, this can still do a massive amount of damage. As the freeze coming out onto Eliott's side, the Tatsugiri going for the Muddy Water. Let's see, dodged of course by the opposing Tatsugiri, but not by Eliott's. Ooh, Dondozo, and Dondozo just immediately thawing out. Let's see how much this Surf does to these Pokemon that seemingly resist this. It will still do quite a bit if I'm not wrong. Yes, just a kill with Iron Bundle. Unfortunate there. That of course would have been very nice if the freeze dry and the freeze would have stuck, but it is very rough for Elias right there to come back from this. So well played, Eliott, well played, Elias. Let's take a look at what the adaptations will be in game 2. Alright, game 2 starting. Let's take a look what these players have brought this time around, as we do have the Pelipper and the Dondozo on the field. Same leads from before. The Dondozos are both looking at each other, greeting each other, saying, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing fine. I think I'll take a Tatsugiri." And ooh, very daring are we today? But with the rain and the damp rock, this rain will be staying a bit, and Eliott just immediately switching out his Pelipper, immediately going for that probably Terra Water Surf there. Terra Water Surf Live Orb boosted in the rain from a +2 Dondozo as well. So a lot of boosts on top of each other from this Dondozo coming out right now. So yeah, if Elias did do something there with his own Dondozo or with his own Glimmora, that would be rather nice, as we have the Terra Water coming out from this Dondozo. So this will hurt quite a bit if Elias didn't prepare for this, of course. We got +2 rain boosted. Yeah, I can keep saying it. It's a lot. It's just a lot. As Jack Sparrow does avoid this Surf here, of course, Glimmora will go down. We know this, as it did half to Dondozo. It did half. This is still resisted. It is still a water type move, and that did half. Wow. Wave Crash coming out, but into the Tatsugiri slot, meaning free damage there for Eliott, while not really being punished at all himself. Dondozo being put in a position where it has to protect this turn, make sure it is able to do anything really. Elias having to decide what to do. Does he go to his own Iron Bundle and just freeze try and maybe possibly freeze try and freeze? Or just go to Tatsugiri, get his boost up himself and go for a possible protector? Because yeah, Terra Blast, Terra Grass is still nice to have to hit the opposing Dondozo super effectively, but as long as he's not aware, this will not do all that much to him, because it will seemingly be as if Eliott's Dondozo is the only one with boosts right now. So Dondozo from Elias' side just protecting, making sure that if Eliott does go for a Wave Crash or a Surf, it will not be enough. But a Wave Crash, of course, 120 base power, and it's physical, it's single target as well. So it might be enough for a range for this Dondozo. Of course, Elias can go for that Terra Grass on his own, hopefully being able to survive. And then Terra Grass, Terra Blast, the Eliott his Dondozo as well, doing quite a bit of damage to it. And then hopefully Eliott not being able to really capitalize of this. Is Dondozo really putting in the work right now, as we have a Wave Crash from this Dondozo coming into Terra Water, Terra Rain. Oh, just going down. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. It's seemingly like this will be a repeat of that game 1. Now, there's still options, so to say. Live Orb, of course, being done, and now the Dondozo is at half its HP. This might be just enough range to make sure that the Iron Bundle plus Tatsugiri are able to kill whatever this Dondozo is planning to do. Elias also has the possibility to just go for a Protect 1 turn with his Iron Bundle, making sure that a Surf doesn't KO it, and then for the next turn be able to just try and deal as much damage as possible. As Elias just decides to go for a Freeze Dry, it's not enough, so let's see if this next move is Muddy Water coming out. He's still hitting Dondozo, but not enough right now. So the accuracy drop might be key. Going for the Surf. Let's see. No, it hasn't missed any of the other Pokemon. So Surf coming out into Tatsugiri and Iron Bundle, and only Tatsugiri on the field does not seem like a good game plan. Does not seem like a good way to finish up this game. So I think this is yet another repeat. Dondozo does manage to go down, so Elias, credit is where credit is due, managed to slay the beast there, and it did go down, as the Tatsugiri from Eliott's side also revealing itself. Unfortunately, it also having Drake and Meteor, Dreadnought coming in as well, so it is able to just go for a Rock Slide and make sure that it will do quite a bit of damage, because it is +2 speed and single target Choice Bandit, and that will be enough for the KO there. Well played there, Eliott. Well played there, Elias. So that was very enjoyable. Let's see what the next match will bring.